I'm going to show you how to create a new project in the Easy CSV importer that was redeveloped in July 2013. I mentioned that because the old edition was considerably longer and a little trickier to create a project. We had to name the project manually and select our separator and tell the plugin how many columns the CSV file has. That was simply to be safe, but now we're quite confident that PHP can take care of that, and therefore Easy CSV Importer does all that for us. So this process is actually very short. Now we go to the main page, CSV Import page, go to the Data Sources tab, we upload our file, and I'm going to upload wtg.csv. The Data Sources tab allows us to work with .csv files at the moment, so it is a strictly .csv files. If you have a .txt file, you may rename it to .csv. Normally it'll be alright. If you find that there's issues after doing that, please send us a copy of the file and get talking to us. We're happy to help. Now click on Upload, then click on the Create Project tab, find the CSV file that you uploaded. There we go. Please take a moment just to check that the separator stroke delimiter is fine. The fields and column number, as shown here in 12, is the correct number in your CSV file. The rows are normally correct. I've never been in a situation where the rows are incorrect unless the file, CSV file itself, is just not formatted correctly at all, and therefore everything's wrong. And the file size is there as well. And the reason why we have the number of rows and the file size is so that we can get used to the size of a file and the number of columns especially affecting performance. Because the more columns in a CSV file, the bigger the sort of loops in the code and things like that, because each column has to be checked for numerous things and so on. So I don't want to get too much into that because it's meant to be easy. I'm just mentioning it because if you are using the plugin in the long term and using many files, you will begin to build a feel for the performance change, and that's quite important, because if you plan to schedule auto blogging and so on, you have to consider how much your server and if you're on free hosting or shared hosting, or you're just pushing your server to the max, you need to consider just how far you really do want to be pushing it and how much you want to be doing per hour and per day and so on. So you take a moment just to look at that and consider it, and then click on this link styled as a button. It is a link styled as a button, which means you can type the requirements into the address bar up here to create a project, then enter. I won't show you that, we'll leave that to those who like to do such things. Now I clicked on the create project link, and what's happened is my file name has been added to the bottom of all my projects, and we have a project here, and it's that simple. So done. We're ready to configure the project, and if I were to go ahead and do it just now, I could probably make some posts within a minute flat, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching.